Danganronpa.
Epilogue. Epilogue, the world we made. Aww. More anime cutscenes. I'm fully okay with that. Who's carrying her?
Oh, you're awake?
Wait, Nagito?
You're lucky. You would surely have perished if I wasn't there to save you.
Why'd you save her?
Why?
I changed my mind and decided to stay in this town a while longer. And while I'm here, I figured I should see this through to the very end.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, you mean why I saved you? Because I'm the same as you. I'm disappointed with endings that waver between despair and hope. I wish a real war had started. If it did, I know a brilliant hope would have been born. That is why I allowed myself to be captured after all.
So you did it on purpose?
But you aren't finished yet, right? Nothing has really changed since you began. So I need you to continue working hard, so that a splendid hope may be born. You have tasted the bitter despair of having your meticulous plan fall apart around you, so I know you can do it.
Really? Which side are you on?
I'd like to know that too!
Anyway, why don't you be the successor for now? If that is your intention, I will lend you a hand. If my schedule allows it, of course. There is somewhere I need to be later.
What do you mean?
I shall raise you to be her copy. One even more realistic than the real one. Someone like me, who both hates and loves her more than anyone else. I should be able to make you more like her than even she herself was.
Nagito, you cray-cray! Now what?
Are they still at it with that successor or whatever?
You're talking too loud.
Shirakumo?
I hear you.
They can hear all they fucking want. A bunch of chumps teaming up together makes them suck even more.
Well, when you think about it, the plan was flawed from the beginning. Trying to create a successor while the original still exists?
I know this was kinda my idea, but kids sure are stupid idiots.
Not just the kids. The adults are idiots too. Just by causing a little unrest, just pushing them a teeny bit, I had them spinning around in the palms of my hands.
Oh, you
And
little
despite
bastard!
You sure are wicked inside. Even if the outside's white, the inside's pitch black. You a rice ball or something?
I may be wicked, but you are too. After all, we are...
No, not
That voice.
Well, they're pretty much the same. White despair, black hope.
Junko!
In the end, neither one. But I guess that works too. I mean, I didn't really give a damn about this town from the beginning. The fact that those guys will take an interest in this place will yield a much more fruitful harvest. Hey, don't you think so? Personally, I think they did a pretty good job for a group of kids.
The AI Junko!
Hey, don't you think so? Thanks to them, the preparations are nearly complete. Laying
Preparations?
the foundations for the final match. It's so despairingly perfect. Hey, don't you...
Thank you? Who did that, though?
Oh, you're so forceful. What? Am I being too noisy for you? I see. I didn't know you still felt such emotions. Or perhaps you're forcing yourself to feel something in a situation like this. Well, not that it matters. Anyway, I leave the rest to you. Though I'm sure the next time I see you, you'll be someone else entirely. I hope you can at least have a little fun.
Is
I
that-
hope the future's going to be one you can't predict.
Hajime? That's Hajime before he became Hajime! It's Hajime after... okay! That explains where the AI came from, and how it got into the simulation. That explains a lot for Danganronpa too!
I was waiting to hear from you.
Hey, Makoto. Okay, real quickly. That voice that the two Monokumas are speaking of, Shirokuma and that, was Junko's voice. I know that voice so well now. It scares me every time I hear it. The fact that that's her explains where the AI was. She put herself in two separate Monokumas, so there's two AIs. And the person who just tore them out of it was Hajime, the main protagonist of Danganronpa 1, back before he became his, well, actually, after he became his super self, which I don't even remember the name of that character, but basically he became the ultimate. And now I think Nagito are getting ready to go off to Jabberwock Island for the events of Danganronpa 2. Because this takes place before Danganronpa 2, but after Danganronpa 1.
I'm so relieved. I'm glad you're safe, Byakuya.
Byakuya?
Well, safe enough, I suppose.
Where were you?
Are you outside Toa City? You must be if this connection is secure, right?
Yeah, I used the secret passageway under the shrine.
Oh, you still think we should have used it.
The captives are safe, thanks to the relative of that idiot we know so well. I'll introduce you to her later. She's much more talented and useful than he is.
What's your position? I'll send rescue right away.
Before you do, there's something you need to know.
Huh?
Komaru Naegi and Toko Fukawa are not with me.
Where are they? And how did you... Okay, first of all, where were you captive? Second of all, where are they?
Not with you. Why?
I'll let her explain.
Her?
Her?
Who's her?
She asked that I send you this message. It might be garbled a bit, but it'll do.
Can you see me, Makoto? You're surprised that I'm not leaving, right? Sorry for making you worry. There's a lot I want to say. But first, let me explain why I'm not there.
So is this the holy room Byakuya was in? Good, it's not one of Toku's fantasies.
What are you saying? All
Speaking
this
of
time, you were bawling about how you wanted to go home.
Speak and she shall appear, apparently.
I was not bawling.
Yes, you
Don't
were!
make things up.
You were crying!
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why are you bringing up something like that? Do you feel responsible for their revenge? But That wasn't your fault. You can't feel bad about that, not even a little.
Yeah, you're innocent.
No, that's not it.
What is it then?
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. This is my decision.
You're so stubborn.
Then why are you doing this? Didn't you want to get out of this place and live a normal, peaceful life?
Yeah, wasn't that the plan from the beginning?
But now you want to stay here? That's like the complete opposite.
A total 360.
You're right.
It's not because you feel despair.
Is it?
No, of course not. I don't want to get slapped again.
Then why?
Even I'm not totally sure.
Okay, that explains nothing.
But earlier, when I said how I want to save both,
Uh-huh.
all the scary feelings and hesitation I've felt were gone. Even though the odds were against us, for some reason, I felt courage.
Right.
I think it's because I was confident that that was what I needed to do.
Huh.
But what would happen if I leave this town with you and Byakuya?
You leave this town, you leave a happy life, you've got your brother, your parents may be dead, but at least you'll be free and happy.
What would happen if Future Foundation came here to suppress the riot and uncover the secret?
More hell will break loose, I guess?
And then what would happen if the remnants of hope were to find this place?
Oh, that's true.
It would turn into a war. Just like Monica said.
I hate to say it, but she's right.
So you're saying you're going to be this town's hostage in place of Master?
Until now, I kept relying on you. And I never really got to make decisions on my own. But I was like that even before I met you. I used to give up all the time.
Well, yeah, you definitely did give up a lot. I mean, you even gave up trying to escape your own prison from the very start.
But the decision to save everyone was one I made on my own.
With a little help from yours truly.
Of course, I'm scared. And I'm worried. But despite that, I've made up my mind.
Which is to stay in this town, isn't it?
I won't give up until the very end. I'll make sure I protect both.
We have the ultimate guardian, ladies and gentlemen.
Idiot. You're awfully optimistic after all this.
I mean, I wouldn't after all this.
Seriously, what are you thinking? You're just like your brother sometimes.
Thanks?
No. I think I got it from you.
Oh ho ho! Friendship blooming!
Me?
Yes, you.
You were with me all this time. If I have changed,
It's your fault!
it's your influence, Toko.
Ha! You can, or you can, you.
For now, I'm going to be fine. This is much better than imprisoned life, regardless.
True, at least you're wandering around free as a bird.
So don't worry about me. Go back with Byakuya. You two are the only ones who can persuade Future Foundation not to interfere here. So please, don't be mad.
Oh, she's mad. No matter what you swing it, she's still mad.
What? Of course I'm mad. Jeez, why do I have to stay behind in a town like this?
Wait, stay behind.
Oh, no, you misunderstood. I meant I'm the one who's gonna stay here.
She's gonna stay no matter what, isn't she? Toku, you lovable! Give me a hug.
If you're going to stay, there's no way I can leave.
Hug me, girl!
I decided to be with you too, remember?
Oh my. Fanfiction galore.
Toko.
Do you really think some brother complex girl like you can be Master's substitute?
Oh, that's complex joke.
In a hostage trade, you and I are barely enough for one, Master Byakuya.
Thank you?
So, I'll stay with you. That's the decision I made, no complaining.
But you said you wanted to go home with Byakuya.
I don't need your concern. Master and I are rock solid. Even if we're apart, our feelings towards each other will never change.
Yeah, he'll still be the stuck-up prick and you'll still be a yandere.
Yes, that's correct.
Speaking of which...
Huh? Master Byakuya!
Oh god, calm with the drooling!
It's true what you said. Even if we're apart, my feelings of disgust toward you will never change.
There it is.
Master?
So the reason I've decided to stay isn't because someone forced me to. It's a choice I made myself. But I know that I can't just expect things to change right away, just because I'm staying. I know that I can't become real hope, like you. So, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the day you guys defeat the remnants of despair and come home safe.
Just one game away and then they do it.
But you don't have to rush or anything, okay? I'll wait until the day you come to pick me up. I have the gun Mr. Byakuya gave me, and I have my reliable friend Toko. And about Mom and Dad, I didn't find anything.
You didn't?
I went to the torture room later, but it was empty.
Okay.
The film that girl forced me to watch must have been recorded earlier. Or fake.
Okay, so there's still hope that your parents are alive.
That means there's a chance they're alive and well somewhere.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Maybe even somewhere in this city. That's what I choose to believe.
That's a good way to believe in.
Okay, sorry, this video is getting pretty long. I guess I should wrap it up.
Yeah, it would help. I mean, I've been playing for a long time now. It's been going for almost 2 hours, this video.
The next time you see me, I might be so grown up you don't even recognize me. Just like how surprised I was when I saw you.
Aw, she does have a brother complex.
See you later, Makoto.
So that's the situation.
Still a stuck-up prick.
I thought all your sister was good for was cowering in fear. But there you have it.
Seriously, you've got one hell of a stick up your ass.
Seriously. Well, she surprised me before.
Hey Makoto, you know what we have to do, right? We have to stop this idiotic war and return here to retrieve them. We wouldn't want to betray their expectations.
Yeah, you're right. I've made up my mind, Byakuya. If a situation like this ever happens again, no matter how dangerous the trap, I'm jumping right in, so I can end it properly, with my own 2 hands.
Hearing you say that reminds me of what you said back at the academy.
Huh?
Hope keeps going, huh? Fine. I'll partner with you for just a little while. At least until I've repaid the debt I owe to Toko and your sister.
Oh, Toko's never gonna let you repair that debt. Now you belong to her. She was gonna make it last, trust me.
Yeah.
And that is Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. My god, it is clearly a good game. And I like how it took a different direction from the other Danganronpa games. Like, instead of going for a visual novel, it went for a third-person, over-the-shoulder shooter. I kind of like that. But that has been Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. And I think there's is a bad ending. I will try to get the bad ending, so that way it's all wrapped up. And apparently, there is a Danganronpa 3, but it's not a game, it's an anime. And there's also, so basically there's two animes. The two animes basically take place during Hope Peak Academy before the tragedy. And the third, and the other one takes place during, after the events of Danganronpa 2, which is basically Danganronpa 3, which continues the story. Now, I don't know where Danganronpa V3 comes into play, because that's technically the third game. But I think it might be an original story, or it could be another continuation, maybe years in the future or that. I don't know. What I do know is, it's gonna be a while when I get around to that, because I'm Danganronpa out, okay? I cannot take another one of these games. But, this has been DJ Liam Mack, saying, as always, to be continued, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right then. Hey, you aren't ready yet?
Don't shout so early in the morning.
You're not really a morning person, are you? Are you secretly staying up late without me?
Thanks to your Jimmy legs and snoring, I can't get a good night's sleep.
I am so not snoring. But it's true I might toss and turn while I'm asleep.
And it wasn't just snoring. You were talking in your sleep, saying, Makoto!
Lies! Definitely lies. And if you want to get a good night's sleep, why don't you go sleep in your own bed?
Actually, that's a very good question. Why don't you?
We're in a hotel. There's plenty of other rooms.
Don't be an idiot. What happens if a ghost shows up?
I thought you did believe in ghosts.
Oh, so you're into occult stuff now.
Well, you really did get possessed, right? So, ghosts do exist, right?
Well, I guess that's just one more thing you're afraid of now.
Yep, add to the list. Adding ghosts. Yep. Okay, that list is now very, very long.
It's all your fault. Come on, let's go. If we don't keep a watchful eye, these people are gonna start fighting again. No time to slack off.
But you're the one who woke up late.
Exactly.
Hey! I told you to wait! Aw, come on, Toki!
They really are the best of friends when you put it together. They really do belong with one another. Is that Monami? A Monami Hotel. I just realized that. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. You can now read the spin-off novel, Ultra Despair. Wait, Ultra Despair. Okay. You can now make use of the bonus mode when you can view GC, basically the image gallery. By limiting the data, you can check out them out. Thank you for playing. Why, thank you, game. You were very enjoyable to play.
Danganronpa.